the block of flats that I was living in burnt down, and we are still, well, that was in April, and we're still waiting for the fire reports to actually come back. So the question is there any way that I can speed that up? And then once the fire report actually does come back, the people who did have contents insurance, they're going to be covered. But anybody who didn't, is there any way that we can sort of start asking for compensation?
How did the flat burn down, Sam?
This is what we're waiting on officially from the fire report, but unofficially it was a dodgy new build, effectively, with bad electrics.
Okay. Who's doing the fire report? Is it the fire service, or is it the insurance company, or a private investigator?
So we've been chasing different people. At the moment, it seems to be stuck with the fire service.
Well, to answer the question you've actually phoned up to ask, there is very little practically you can do to chase it. I'll tell you why. Your real claim here is against the insurance company. Are you one of the people with or without insurance, by the way?
Without. We've just moved in.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Was there buildings insurance? Were you tenants or owners?
We were tenants.
You were tenants. Okay, so the value of the property is neither here nor there. So your claim for those who are insured is against the insurance company. They would have to bring a claim in this county court against the insurance company. The insurance company would say, we don't know yet whether we owe the money or not because we're waiting for the fire service to produce a report. And the judge would say, yeah, we get that. That's totally reasonable. We'll put the case on hold until the fire service has produced the report. But there is nothing in practical terms that can be done to speed up that report other than complain to the fire service themselves. And I suspect that would just get put on a pile of paper somewhere and would stay in a queue of things they've got to do along with producing the report. It's not a very satisfactory answer, Sam, but I think that's the realistic answer, I'm afraid. The other question you asked me was, can you sue somebody because of the flat burning down, because of the value of your contents? Now, I'm going to assume that your lease says that you are responsible for having contents insurance. Do you think it does? It does say that.
Yes.
Yeah. Out of interest, how long before or how long after you moved in was the fire?
So I think we had just moved in 2 months before.
Okay, so there had been time for you to arrange contents insurance?
Yes.
Did you have contents insurance at your previous flat?
Yes, we did, but then we'd been out of the country for a few months. So, but yes, in the UK we had contents insurance. Okay.
It's going to be difficult. Let's assume you're right. Let's assume you're right that it was the developer's fault for dodgy wiring. How old were the flats, by the way? You said it's a new build.
Less than maybe 18 months.
Okay. Let's assume that's right. There is a potential claim against the landlord, if the landlord is the developer, for failing to provide a safe place to live. The difficulty is they will rely on the tenancy agreement, which says that you are responsible for producing your own and getting your own contents insurance. Yep. And that's going to be a difficulty. It's not clear whether that prevents you recovering the money legally. It's an arguable point for them. Your argument is, well, yes, I'm at fault here, but so are you. The fact that I didn't take out insurance hasn't caused you any loss. The fact you built dodgy flats has caused me direct loss. Yours is the better argument, but it's not clear, I'm afraid, and I can't guarantee you would win that claim.